I've had to learn how to deal with LA drivers and have fun so I don't blow my top. And so I've done it. Here's what I do. I have a 3 CD changer in my car. CDs 1 and 2 change all the time. Music in, music out, keep it eclectic, keep it moving. CD number 3 has not left my CD player for about 21 months. It is the last full studio album by the band Slayer. Okay? A band that is thankfully sticking to their story. In a day and age when so many hard bands came out of the gates, it is my destiny, and then they end up, it is my destiny, bring in the girls with the flutes. Satan, Satan, Satan. And they make these really lame records and they put them out there and their fans buy it day it comes out and they go like, huh, what the fuck happened to you guys? And the band goes, hey man, we're just trying to explore different kinds of music. Oh, I see, you're done with good music and now you're exploring shitty music. Aha! But why are you trying to sell it to me, your fan? And so then the band will crawl even further up their ass, and they realize, they have a revelation, that mere bass, drums, guitar, and vocal are simply not enough to capture the full spectrum, range, and depth of their compositions, if you will. And they're not so much musicians, they are composers, and they need an orchestra to fully realize the depth and breadth and scope, the bouquet of their music cannot be fully realized unless there's 30 to 50 people in tuxedos playing it. And so now the same songs get trotted out again with a 40-man cello section. Satan, Satan, and they put out a double CD of this crap. Good 2.5 hours of crap. And they think that their fans are gonna buy it and go, man, I hope they redo all their albums like this. Because you know, mere bass, drums, guitar, vocal, and attitude just really doesn't capture the full scope. I mean, man, I put on that double, classical CD they made, man, and it fucking made me want to drive fast and kill my dad, man. It was so great. Fucking A. And so these bands are basically gone. They just have gone away. And thankfully, Slayer knows why people buy their records. Because they make CDs that make you want to fucking kill motherfuckers. And the most kill your mother CD they've ever made is this new one, Diabolus and Musica. And if you drive with it in your car, you will drive like such a murderous asshole. It's so much fun. A typical day in LA driving with a Slayer CD goes something like this. You go into your car, you turn the engine on, you turn on the Slayer CD to where blood is dripping out of your ears, and you presumably go out to go to the supermarket or whatever, and then you realize that the CD is now coming to an end, and the album is over. You're like, wait a minute, that's the last song of the CD, but I just put it on. I'm still in my driveway, but I'm at this fucked up angle in my driveway. My car's halfway into my front yard. What the fuck? And you're just kind of sitting there in your seat like, what's happening? And that's when you become aware of 3 to 5 male voices outside your vehicle. And they sound very agitated. Get the fuck out of the car, you motherfucker! Get out, let me see your fucking hands, man! I'll fucking kill you! You're like, what the fuck? You get out, a hand is pushing your head down to the concrete, there's a knee on the back of your neck, there's a foot between your shoulder blades, your cheek is in your own driveway. You look underneath your own car and you lock eyes with the old woman whose arm is caught in your oil pan. And she looks at you and she says, oh God, please kill me. Make the pain stop. She is one of 5 bodies underneath the car. Unfortunately, she's the only one living. Unfortunately, she will be dead in about 45 minutes from massive head trauma, blood loss, and abrasion. You will be taken to jail. You will not be able to get out, by paying the judge some money, because you are not only a flight risk, You are a risk in general. Right to jail do you go. You meet your court-appointed lawyer, who immediately takes you to the court-appointed hypnotist, and under hypnosis, you will be able to remember around the 5th song of the Slayer CD, jumping up onto the sidewalk with your vehicle, leading the nun and the 4 little children by 3 paces before you took them out. And that's the kind of fun you can have when you drive with Slayer in LA. So, that's what I do to have fun. So usually there I am in traffic, and for me, getting into the car is like being on a mission. Deploy body into vehicle, start vehicle up, go to supermarket, buy the 4 cans of beef chili, deploy body back into vehicle with food source, go back to house, dress back into underwear, get back on eBay, and eat chili and win things. Go, go, man, go, it's the weekend. And so I don't want to fuck around. And so there I am at the intersection, of course, never the lead vehicle, always an SUV in front of me. I'm waiting, man, I'm waiting. I've got Slayer cooking on level 8 out of a possible 29 on my CD player. Just kind of like evilly simmering, not really raging, just kind of down, go, devil, Satan, fuck you, just a little tiny volume. And so I'm waiting for the green light. Now, I reckon at a red light, you can do whatever you want. You want to drink the Crappuccino, you want to talk on the phone, dick around with a palm pad, do your mantra, touch your crystal. You do whatever you want. It's your time. When the light turns green, your ass belongs to me. And I don't care if I have to be the only responsible driver in Los Angeles, upping the flow of traffic, being a good, safe driver, getting people to move. I'll take this. I'll take this job, gladly. I don't mind being everyone's hero, fine. And so there I am at the red light. I have my eye on the green light with the people that have the right of way. So I'm waiting for that walk sign to start flashing, don't walk, don't walk, don't walk, don't. Which means 5 seconds to green light. Now, when the light turns green, I don't freak out and, be mean to everybody. I give you 5 seconds of grace before I freak out. 5 huge, fat seconds. Because I realize if you have a manual car, you need to put the clutch down, get your gas thing together, put it into first, clutch out, gas down. You might need 1.5 seconds to start accelerating. And if you have an automatic car, it's going to take you at least half a second to get your foot from the brake to the gas, apply subtle pressure, and get the thing moving. So I'll give you an extra 3.5 to 4 seconds to do all this stuff. Why? Because I am truly trying to be a better person. Kinder, more tolerant, more forgiving, less judgmental. Okay? And so there I am, and I'm waiting for the green, and the light turns green. 5, 4, 3. My driver's side window goes down, my hand goes to the Slayer CD, the volume goes up. 2, 1. Slayer's at the maximum volume. 0. The driver's palm pad or cell phone flies out the window of the SUV. The Crappuccino makes a brown milky arc across the front. Coffee is everywhere. The driver hears the Slayer, hears the horn, eyes wide in fright, look up to the rear view mirror, sees my burning mask of hatred as I mouth the words, "Fuck you, drive your fucking car. Fuck you, fuck you." The car springs to life and roars across the intersection, nearly taking out the people who are trying to cross on the side. Ooh, the zigzag of burning rubber and efficiency. And the best is when you do this to a manual car and you freak them out so bad the car stalls out. And the car will leap to life and fly through the air for 4 feet, land dead. And the guy is so freaked out inside the car because someone is beeping at him, screaming at him, playing Slayer at him, trying to be efficient, that he forgets how to drive. And he's like, I'm scared of my cell phone. They start the car without the clutch in first. You see pieces of the transmission fall onto the street. You see black smoke emit from the hood as the guy driver eds across the intersection. As they go down the street and the car is seizing and melting down. It has another 3 blocks of driving time before it's a useless waste of metal and rubber. And that's the kind of fun I have. Now, I get a very mixed reaction from all the drivers around me. A few drivers like, "Hey man, whoa, peace man, like now more than ever." But most people look in at me And they go like, fucking A, man. Yeah. Awesome. I couldn't do that, but you can. And that's why we call you Hero. So,